Hi everyone. Warm welcome to my channel Yummy Yummy to present the most delicious and easy recipes. We are here to enjoy cooking. I kindly request you to subscribe to my channel, add some comments and smash the like button.
Video is going to be all about the Blackstone. I'm going to be sharing with you guys so many different recipes that you can try on your Blackstone. If you don't have one, I definitely suggest getting one. I got one for Frank for his, I was gonna say birthday, but it wasn't for his birthday, it was for Father's Day. And before we made this video, we did a few recipes on it, or a few dinner meals, and we were like, okay, we've got to film the rest of the dinner meals that we make on it, well, at least a few, for this video to share with you guys, because I feel like everything tastes better on the Blackstone and it is so good and you can make so many different things. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video and it gives you guys so many different ideas. Alright guys, so this is going to be our first time attempting fried rice and chicken, kind of like a hibachi meal. And the only thing I didn't get that I wish I got was some zucchini and some onions to saute, but I have some veggies for the rice. I have some corn, edamame, and peas. And then I just made some 5-minute ready rice, about 6 cups, or no, 3 cups, so that's 6 servings. And I just put it on a baking sheet to dry. This is gonna be for the fried rice. And then we have some shrimp that Frank's already peeled and deveined. And we have just marinated in this sauce, this teriyaki sauce. And then we did the same thing to some chicken tenderloins. We just cut it up, put the sauce in there, let it marinate for about, I would say, both have marinated now for about 3 to 4 hours. And then some soy sauce for the fried rice. I think the only thing I don't have here right now is the eggs to scramble. Once we get the rice going and we add our veggies and the soy sauce and get it going on the grill, then we're gonna add our scrambled, or not our scrambled, our eggs to the rice, scramble it up a little bit. So like I mentioned before, this was our first time attempting the fried rice and hibachi chicken. You guys might hear Fletcher in this voiceover a little bit. I have him underneath my feet and he's over here working with me. But this is our first time making it, so we kind of just winged it. And I'm gonna tell you guys, it was so good. It turned out really, really good. The only thing that I probably would have changed, and we'll get to here in a second, was with the fried rice, was probably adding the soy sauce before the veggies. I think the only reason why Frank did that is because, and it still turned out good regardless. Like, I don't think there's really any particular order. I would just save the eggs for last. I think the only reason why he did that was because our veggies were still frozen. So I don't know if there's any particular order. We just did our rice first and then we added our veggies and then we added soy sauce, but then we ran out of soy sauce and ended up adding teriyaki sauce. So I think it's just your preference on whatever you want to do or you add. Go for it, because honestly it turned out so good regardless, and I don't think you can really mess it up. I mean, maybe you can. The only thing I would do, or suggest I should say, waiting till the end to do your eggs, just because you don't want to do it towards the beginning when you're still heating everything up and cooking your veggies and your rice, and then your eggs are just getting overcooked. So Frank just ended up making a little pocket, scrambling up the eggs in the middle of the rice, and then once that was cooked, just mixing it all together. I also forgot to mention that you want to make your shrimp towards the end because it does not take that long to cook, but this is how it turned out. We will definitely be making this more in the future for dinner. And Frank wanted to show you guys how he cleans his Blackstone as well. He didn't show it in these clips, but he has an actual griddle seasoning and cast iron conditioner. And I don't mean like seasonings like paprika and garlic powder, like an actual seasoning, because you have to season your griddle and your cast iron just to make sure that it lasts longer, and it'll also keep it in great condition. But sometimes Frank will just use oil, vegetable oil. He used olive oil, but vegetable oil is good at seasoning your cast iron and your griddle as well. Alright guys, so for dinner tonight we are having breakfast on the Blackstone. So Frank actually grated all of these potatoes by hand and we put it on a baking sheet to dry, and we've been like patting it with paper towels, and I think he said he's gonna put some seasoned salt and black pepper on it. He also has his olive oil spray. I think the only thing that we're missing is butter for our pancakes. We're making some Bisquick pancakes. We got this little handy pancake squeezy contraption off of Amazon. I've seen the ones where you can pull the handle and drop the pancake mix down. Those are pretty cool too, but I went with this squeezy. So we put, I think, 2 cups of the baking mix, 1 cup of milk, and then 2 eggs in here. It also comes with like a little wire shaker ball, so it mixes all together. It says it makes 14 pancakes. I don't know if that's 14 big, average, small, I don't know.
Probably like that.
Yeah, probably. So we're gonna probably make pancakes that size and see how much it makes. Got 2 packs of bacon over here. And then last but not least, our eggs. Frank started to make some scrambled eggs. I said, wait, hold up. We're gonna use these little egg rings to make our eggs. I saw these on Amazon as well. So instead of doing scrambled eggs, which we could totally do on the Blackstone, we're just gonna do little fried eggs in these little rings. So got everything goes.
Only 4
potatoes. Okay, so 4 big russet potatoes will get you. Also, everything that I show you guys in this video or talk about in this video, I will definitely link down below. I'll even link the exact Blackstone that we got. Now there's so many different kinds. There's like really fancy ones with like built-in air fryer, everything. Obviously we don't have that. We just have a simple one that we love so much. I feel like our food game in dinner meals have changed. It's a game changer for us, but they do have fancier ones. But I've noticed too that they must be becoming really popular because I noticed that they were sold out. I was trying to find one for my dad for a birthday Father's Day combination gift, and they were sold out so many places. I ended up finding one at Walmart, and I think they were even upselling them as well because I only paid, I would say, around, I think it was a little under $200, but then they were going for the same exact one that we have for close to $400. So they are really popular right now. They've, I feel like, blown up. I don't know if these are a newer item. I don't know. I follow people on TikTok and I just saw how much they love theirs and how many different recipes they make and how good their food turns out. And then Frank was talking about wanting to get one. So then I got him one, and thankfully I got it in time because now you can't even find them. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. I just looked and tried to link the one that we got, and it was sold out and temporarily out of stock. So I hope you guys find better luck if you guys are getting one. So this next recipe is our all-time favorite dinner to make. We make this almost about once a week, and that's buffalo cheesesteak. So you're just gonna need some ribeye steak. We get ours cut at the deli, so we get like thinly sliced. Now I don't put mine in a bun. I actually just kind of eat it in a bowl with the rest of the ingredients, but Frank loves these hoagie po' boy rolls. You're gonna need some buffalo sauce. This one is our favorite, and then some Chicago seasoning, or sometimes we like to use the Montreal steak seasoning, and whatever kind of peppers you guys want. I'm using some bell peppers and onions to put on the top, and usually I just do peppers, but this time I decided to change it up and get some mushrooms to go on the Blackstone as well and saute them up and put them with my cheesesteak. And then your favorite cheese, we love to use provolone, and then I forgot to show this as well, but Frank also put some Laurie's seasoned salt on the ribeye steak as well. So it's actually a really easy recipe. I say easy, but I'm not the one that's making it. What I guess I'm trying to say is I've never made it before because I've always was intimidated by it, but Frank makes it look so easy, and it turns out. And you can even do this in a cast iron, or we have like a cast iron griddle that we put on our stove. That's how we used to make it before, and it turns out just as good. But you're just gonna start out by obviously cooking your meat. He goes ahead and seasons it and then sautés the peppers and the onions. We need one of those little lids that you can put on top because you can even steam and cook all different kind of veggies on the Blackstone. So I want to get one of those lids because that would work perfectly with putting it over the veggies and kind of getting it to steam and cook all together. So after the meat is all nice and cooked, that's when Frank will add the buffalo sauce. We love it extra spicy, so we put plenty of buffalo sauce. Or if you don't like it spicy, you don't even have to add any kind of buffalo sauce at all. That's totally optional and up to you guys. Like I said before, I am not a huge bun person, but Frank is, and I know probably a lot of you guys are as well. So what Frank will do is he'll add a little bit of butter down onto the griddle and then put his hoagie roll right on top of there and get it all nice and toasted. lastly, you are just going to add your cheese on top, let it melt, and then it is finished. I will just eat the meat and the cheese and my veggies in a bowl, and then Frank will add his meat into his hoagie roll, and he doesn't like any pepper, so we're like the complete opposite. But if there is any recipe that you guys are gonna try from this video, hands down, try this one. I'm telling you guys, it is so good. You don't even need a Blackstone to make this. I promise you guys, you will want to have it at least once a week.
For tonight's dinner, we're doing some smash burgers, and I got my seasoning here. We're going to do some onion powder, Lowry seasoned salt, some garlic powder as well. We're going to do to the kids some hot dogs, some mini tater tots. Of course, we got our buns here, and then Brittany decided as a side we're going to do corn on the.
Some of you guys will probably already notice that we are primarily using butter. You do not have to use butter. You could also use vegetable oil. I think for the smash burgers in particular, the recipe called for butter, but the other recipes, you don't need butter. We just decided to use it because honestly, it tastes better and it's not the healthiest, but it is what it is. But this was another very easy recipe to make. It's pretty straightforward. The only thing is we're using this cast iron press for our, hence why it's called smash burgers. And you can season it however, or season your burgers however you want to. Frank, I believe, is using onion powder, and I know he showed it before, onion powder, garlic powder, and seasoned salt, I believe. Also, if you're wanting to eat this a little bit healthier or low carb, I definitely suggest putting it in a lettuce wrap. I just put all of my condiments in there, give it a nice wrap, and it's... Alright, so for dinner tonight, we're gonna use some garlic powder, some red pepper, aka, I always say this the wrong way, cayenne pepper,
Hey, you got it.
Salt or pepper, and some salt. That's all we're using. Actually, this is my brother Connor's recipe. He's the one that told us how to make it and how to cheesesteak part or recipe, how we get it from the deli. Yeah. They weren't open when we got it, so we're just trying this to see if it's any good. I feel like that's the best way to do it. Just season it until it's okay. Well, maybe not that much pepper, Frank.
Sorry. I'm new at this.
He said cook it. And you guys don't have to do it this way. You can also get like chopped up steak or chicken. I mean, you can pretty much do any kind of taco meat that you want to. Maybe even some ground turkey, whatever you want to do. For our toppings, I cut up chopped up some cilantro. We have limes, radish. I'm the only one that likes radish, so I just have enough for me. Some white onion. Frank just put the tortillas here. Have our meat, and then we got some salsa verde to put on top. And now we're gonna go ahead and assemble our tacos. Honestly, you guys, I was surprised of how well all of these recipes turned out, given it's our first time making it on the Blackstone. Everything.
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Do not forget to subscribe, and we need comments. And help me to share my channel by smashing the like button. That really does help.